Um,
Oh, salam.
oh, wow.
I'm out and about, so I'm gonna be on mute for most of the time. No, not you, Cindy, not you. Yeah. Excuse
Yeah, wait for the party come.
me.
This.
You pull up one of the big tune.
Eh?
Yeah, so you pull up one of the big tune then.
Which up, sister? You know, me have some songs. Just not that.
I don't know how you're going, sir.
Me?
You know,
Me have one?
yeah, you man.
Me
You're
not.
supposed to find it and say, boy, some big thing.
No, man, me not going anywhere, man. Nothing natural. Alright. So yeah, hear this. Hear this. Hear this. Hear this. Hear this. Hear this.
Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak. Deuteronomy 32. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak. And hear, earth, the words of my mouth.
Hear that?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Speak now. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Boom! On the way, the sky, the birds. So all these things were created by the Father. Wow! Fire! Yo! Mm-hmm. Bam! Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Jeez. 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 Jeez.
Words on my mouth really.
What? Murder.
Ja, is that life and isolation? When the week God come for life, we find flesh, we shall stumbling far.
Lightning, man.
For this time, this time, this time, here.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I didn't know some Rastafari and I'm losing my life. For every time of trouble, I should sit there up on a rock. My head is beat up above my enemy. Round about here.
Yes, you.
My prediction, the sun shall not smite thy my day, nor the moon by night.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, man, words are my mouth reading. You understand me, I say? Mm-hmm. Well, you got,
Murder.
yeah, man,
Murder, man. Murder.
my thing. You understand? But yeah, oh, listen. You understand? Listen, O heavens, you understand? And I will speak. Deuteronomy 32 and 1. Say, ha'azinu b'amar, Ibrahis ba'azinu, b'amarinya, adimnitu, listen. You understand? You see how the man just come late, man. Yeah,
Now go on listen. Now go on listen.
yeah. You never hear the song then, but all right, you have to
No,
go
I
back.
never hear. Never hear.
Back to the video. And you know them blocked me thing last week, but me have it. Me have it on my channel. It just can't come on the road. But we can send the link if a man want to hear or whatever. You understand me?
Yeah, send it out.
What was the
Send it
tune?
out.
Just to know, what was the tune?
That Bachia tune still.
Yeah, me get. We right now feature words of mouth rhythm, which we did before. Words of mouth rhythm. You understand? And created by the father, Dennis Brown, because you understand. Listen to the, you understand, because listen,
Created by the Father,
yeah. So you understand, because azinu mean listen or give ear to. You understand me? So you know the part in
Hawking. Hawking.
right, exactly. You understand me? So you know the part in created by the father when it said listen. You understand? So yeah, so that listen to the words. You understand? So we go bosom, you understand, Deuteronomy 32 and 1 because we feel like it's important to really look on what them are, what the actual parasha it accept. Now what me I say however. You understand, give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. So yeah. We just go through this. Right? So Deuteronomy 32 and 1. That's my what would the manifest do, sir? I do. I'm for everybody. All right. So right. Listen, O heavens, and I will speak, and let the earth hear the words of my mouth. My lesson will drip like rain. My word will flow like dew, like storm winds on vegetation, and like raindrops on grass. So it ubiquitous. You understand? Ubiquitous. You understand? They're all both. No. I found. And to let the earth hear the words of my mouth. You understand? Um, 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 Words I mean the microphone in my hand. Right? So let the earth hear the words of my mouth, my lesson, right? Which is my commandment, right? My lesson, which is my words, like the words are lessons to I and I, right? So let that Torah, let that instruction, that lesson, right? Let my lesson, my Torah, my instruction will drip like rain, my word like, yes, my word, which is my commandment, right? Will flow like dew, like storm, wind on vegetation, and wind on vegetation, it will overwhelm you, overtake you, you get me? I mean, and like raindrops on grass, like, yes, and it will succumb to the water, right? When I call out the name of the Lord, ascribe greatness to our God, right? The deeds of the mighty God, the mighty rock, are perfect. The deeds of the mighty God are perfect, and for all his ways are just. A faithful God without injustice. He is righteous and upright, right? Destruction is not his. Destruction is not his. You understand me? Okay? It is his children's defect, you crooked and twisted generation. Samuel said, this Moses, I showed them, right? Is this how you repay the Lord, you disgraceful, unwise people? Is he not your father, your master, your Giata, right? Giatachina, Giatachu, right? Bamarinya, right? He has made you and established you, bro. You didn't say bro. I said bro right there.
Right.
You heard it? That was me. You understand me? But it didn't say bro. 7, right? Remember the days of old, reflect upon the years of generations, right? Or other generations. As your father and he, as you ask your father, and he will tell you, your elders, Shemagli Woch, and they will inform you. Yes, I mean, Abetu, Shemagli Wochacho, right? Your elders, right? And they will inform you when the Most High gave, when it was Yamba had the Most High gave nations their lot, right? This is a scripture that I go to at times. Like this is something we refer to. These scriptures right here. When the Most High gave the nations their lot, when He separated the sons of man. Oh, the unity, man. We got to come together, brother. We got to come together, brother. No, we motherfucking don't, brother. We don't got to come together with shit. You understand me? We got to get ourselves together. You heard? As the Lord your God commands you, right? From our history, from our laws and our statutes and our divine heritage. You understand? So when the Most High gave their lot, right? When He separated the sons of man, right? Sons of man mean mortals, right? So you see, like when they call Jesus Christos the Son of Man, they're trying to emphasize that He's a person. You see what I mean? Like it's very important that we understand that. Like it's not saying like the Son of Man is Jesus Christ. The Son of Man is Jesus. The president is Joe Biden. The president is Joe Biden. You get what I mean? Is that a permanent? Is that a permanent situation? I mean, could you call other people president? Are there other countries? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Where there are presidents? If anyone understands what I'm saying when I say that. Like, calling Jesus Christos the Son of Man doesn't mean that there aren't other sons of men as we see here. Yes? I'm alone on this one.
Of course.
No, I'm just being silly, right? But right. So it's very important that we make that distinction because a lot of people make it synonymous with Jesus Christos, like when it's convenient to them, and it's not convenient to us as true believers. You understand me? True scholars, true prophets, right? Spokespeople for the Most High. It is Yabba Halotu Sapat, right? So, right. So when the Most High gave nations, other peoples, goyim, right? Nations their lot. When He separated the sons of man, He set up boundaries of peoples according to the number of the children of Israel. Right? Remember that. Right. So once we got what we were supposed to get, or once we get what we're supposed to get, then what's left over, the nations, the goyim, you understand what I mean? The goyim get whatever is left. Yes? All right. And why is that? Why he set it up that way? Like, come on, man, everybody's equal. Everybody is equal. Anybody ever heard that?
Ever heard what?
Everybody is equal. Everybody's the same, brother. All right, let's see what God has to say about that. Because the Lord's portion is His people. It's His people. What? Oh, everybody's got people. Jacob, Yaakov. He specifies which people He's talking about, right? And when he says Yaakov, he means Bain Yaakov, right? And just like when the lady saw me in the airport, she said Campbell. She ain't say, yo, what's up, Rigo? Yo, Rigo. Like, she don't know my damn name. She don't know me. She knows where I come from, my people. Like, to what clan I belong to. You get what I'm saying? So she calls the name of the clan that I come from. Because that's good enough, right? So, right, let's read it again. Right? When the Most High gave nations their lot, when he separated the sons of man, he set up boundaries of peoples according to the number of the children of Israel. So that means Israel got top priority as to what their lot would be. And why is that? 9, 32 and 9, because Yod Hey Wow Hey's portion is his people. Right? That's his priority, right? His portion, his priority, right? What him responds for, right? Your response to your portion, right? You me give you, me give you, me give you. Like when me give brother, are your problem? Or are you response to your thing, your portion, right? All right. That's because Yod Hey Wow Hey's portion is his people. Who is his people? Yaakov, Bain Yaakov, right? The lot of his inheritance. Understand? Right? In other words, that is everything belonged to them because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. You get me? All right. You understand me? That is dominion, if you understand the word. Right? He found them in a desert. Now look at how he chooses his people. He found them in a desert land and in a desolate, howling wasteland. You understand him find them as some waste man around so around out of one part. See me? From midbar, like look. Where's the word? Midbar, right? Uh, Baretz, Be'eretz B'midbar, Be'eretz B'midbar, right? So empty earth, right? Empty earth, they saying desert land, but deserted. I mean, the place was deserted. You dig? That means that nothing wasn't there, right? Nothing, no, never did it. Like nothing live, don't exist there. Deserted or desert. A desert is a land that is deserted. Don't? That's how you go.
Yeah.
Stripped of all things, right? So midbar or midbar, right? Wilderness, right? So the wilderness of the earth, or the earth, wild earth, basically. It's um, right. So he found them in the desert, in a desolate, howling wasteland. He encompassed them and bestowed understanding upon them. What is the understanding he bestowed upon them? His commandments. The word of God is him bestowing understanding. Understanding is his instruction, which is Torah, which means instruction. So it's not like there's a magic thing to the word Torah. You dig what I'm saying? You don't just sit around going Torah, Torah, and then something good happens. That doesn't Torah don't mean nothing. Like you understand me? Because it's not a spell. It's not like I mean, like you just like wear weird clothes and say Torah a lot and then everything goes good. No. You understand me? Understanding is yeah, metafitina kale master while you're Mamarini, right? In the blessed prayer, right? Yemetafitin, your writings, Yemetafitin nakal and words, Yemetafitin nakal le mastua, le for understanding, right? Like that's the thing. Yeah, the words, but like you have to study and show yourself approved so you can understand, so that you can carry out the instruction, so that you understand what I'm saying. Um, you will be protected. You understand what I'm saying? Like so, like he encompassed them and bestowed understanding, said the commandments, right, upon them, gave them to who? Like who is this? Yaakov, Bain Yaakov. Yes, Bain Yisrael, right? Bain Israel, Bain Yaakov, interchangeably the lot of his inheritance, right? He found him in the desert land, and in a desolate, howling wasteland, he encompassed them and bestowed Torah, bestowed understanding upon them. He protected them as the people of his eye, of his eye. As an eagle awakes in its nest, hovering over its fledglings, it spreads its wings, taking them and carrying them on its pinions. You understand? Pinions literally means your flight wings. Like when your wings are like this. I don't know if anybody can see me. When the wings are in flight, stretched out, like that's what it means. You're on pinions. You understand me? So the Lord guided them alone, and there was no alien deity, no goyim power or deity, right, with him, or rival. When it said with him, that could rival him or match him or come up to his level. See? You understand me? Third Aliyah. You understand me? Uh, Gimel Aliyah, right? Aleph Beit Gimel, right? See, this is your Gimel, so this is 13. And so he made them ride upon high places of the earth. Like he put us on high, because remember these two places. Top of everyone, or it's a rock. You're literally in desolate places, like in the dust of the earth, and so on. You understand? Either the tail or the head. As Deuteronomy 28, we read in Deuteronomy 28, right? Right? He made them ride upon the high places of the earth, and they would eat the produce of the field, right? You would benefit from the earth. I mean, he let them suck honey from a rock, and oil
Listen
from
up here.
mighty,
And then,
from and the oil from a mighty part of the crag. The crag is a cliff. You understand? It's a rough cliff face, right? The cream of the cattle and the milk of sheep and the fat of lambs and rams of Basham and he goats with kidneys of wheat, and it, the congregation of Israel, in case you don't know who he's talking about, would drink the blood of grapes, as which was as finest wine, and grapes symbolize obedient Israel. By the way, you dig it? So like they would drink the blood of grapes as the finest wine. So that means that that means that Israel would take heed to to uh, um, his word, and they would benefit from this. Would be the benefit from them being obedient, right? From them drinking the blood of grapes as the finest wine, right? And then you know that is he's befriending Israel, because he said and Jeshurun, you understand Jeshurun, which is Israel, but like a like hey baby, like you understand me? Your wife has a name, but you do what I'm saying? You have a pet name for her. You understand me? So this is even getting more intimate. Like this is a pet name for Israel. You understand me? This is a love letter. You understand? I love him. You know what I'm saying? All you loving girls and loving mans. He's been he's been a loving. Yeah, I know you would get it. Yeah. He's being a loving man's right now. You understand me? And like, you understand? What dance was that? Like, where did that come from?
I can't even remember what it was from.
You know what I'm talking about, but it was like,
it sounds like some black exploitation thing. Then
nah,
like some classic, no.
Black what?
Black, like the '60s movies.
No, it was a dance. It was a dance.
It's a dance
Oh.
or a stage show or a DJ thing.
Like some.
Oh,
It was
okay,
like
okay.
it was like somebody was running this somewhere, and he was talking to the crowd, and all your loving girls and loving guys. And we just always, you know what I mean? It's just a thing.
That sounds like a Gemini thing to me. Then
Could
I
be.
mean, Stone Love or a Gemini, one of the two.
It wouldn't be Stone Love. It could be Gemini.
That's probably Gemini. Mm-hmm.
We fucked with shit.
I don't remember the brother name, but I saw them used to go on still. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We always divulge into dancehall talk. Okay. Which is right. You understand? Literally, we wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for dancehall. No one here. None.
Right.
That's so true. Yeah, the truth.
It's the weirdest fact ever.
I know, right? So arbitrary.
Like 2 plus 2 is 4, and we wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for dancehall. How is that possible? How is that possible? And Yesharoon, right? Yesharoon, right? You want to see it in Hebrew is right here. Yesharoon, and you see the Sophite noon right here. See it's coming down. Usually noon is like a bracket. Looks like a lickle bait. Somewhere around here. Sure, no noons anywhere. No noon. No noon.
That sounds funny. No.
All right, whatever. Right? Yesharoon. Right, so that's a pet name or a poetic name for Israel. It's in Ezekiel. It's in this Deuteronomy and a couple other places. You understand? And Yesharoon became fat and rebelled. You grew fat, nigger. Thick and returned. Israel, Simeon, and we're called nigger. So let's not believe that we're not called nigger from these times. Okay. Oh, it means no Najir. No. Look at the lexicon. Look at the lexicon.
Nigarachi.
Yes, nigarachu means saying. Nigarachu. It means and he said, oh no, say to them, nigarachu. Right? Right. So and Yisharoon became fat and rebelled like a nigger. You grew fat and thick and returned like a black nigger. Forsook Israel, the black niggers, forsook the God who made them and spurned the mighty rock, which is Zebah, of their salvation, who saved them from Israel, from Gibbets, from Misraim, from Egypt, right? Bamarinia Gibbets, right? Saved you, right? And it says it. You understand me? He saved you. Like he was our savior personally. See me I do it? Within conjunction and within association with Muse, right? Negus Muse. See him? Muse, right? And Yeshua became fat and rebelled. He grew fat, thick, and returned, right? Lazy, right? Israel forsook the God who made them and spurned the mighty rock of their salvation. They provoked his zeal, right? His jealousy, right? Like saying Jeal. You get me? Zeal and Jeal is the same thing. But people just don't say Jeal. That's all. They say jealous. You understand? Jealous. Full of Jeal. Right? They provoked his zeal with alien worship. Right? Sports, shit like that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, sports guys. I got any sports guys? Got any sports guys in here with us tonight? You know what I mean? Like, that's alien.
Negative.
Like, I know. You don't make the got any sports guys joke with sports guys. Like, you don't do that because then they're like, oh, come on. And they're like, you know what I mean? It breaks down into like a big bar and a big fight over sports. Right? So you definitely don't do that if some big sports guys, some big dirty sports guys are here. You understand me? But yeah, right? So you're right. So they provoked his zeal with his jealousy, right? With alien worship. They made him angry with abominations, right? They sacrificed to demons which have no power, no chayileh, right? Deities they did not know. New things. You try it. When the man tell me if you try it, you say, yo, I'm about new liquor. I say, try it. I'm telling something to try things. You couldn't believe. New things that only recently came, bro. You understand? A long time I show them money, like, I'm Jamaican, I'm, I'm Canadian. New things, right? And things that recently came, which your forefathers, which your Rasas did not teferi, right? Your fathers did not fear. Okay. Understand? Your Raso Chacho did not teferi. Okay? You forgot Ras Teferi, right? The mighty rock. Who bore you? What does Ras Teferi mean? The one who is to be respected. I'm not talking about dreadlocks people in Jamaica or anywhere else. You have to understand what we're saying. You understand me? You forgot the mighty rock who bore you. You forgot the God who delivered you. Right? And the Lord saw this and became angry, provoked by his sons and daughters, who is what? Israel. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I wish I had that picture of his majesty. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Cuba, you didn't see it before, right? Where his majesty up on the throne outside and him have like the safari hat, like the safari crown where he usually wear. And him go so.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that is a perfect picture to illustrate this thing because that was like during like the cool time. You understand? When them did a up the thing, and then she said them did plan for the foolishness. See me? And so it's hide face from them. You know me in way there. What Jamaica people say when they like what you do. You understand? Or you know then you understand? You understand? So hey, but you don't want to see him. You understand? Say, yo, right now, me don't want to see you know. You understand? That means you're hiding your face from someone. That's
Turn your face from them.
right. You understand me? You're hiding your face. Like, that's what that means. Like, you're not dealing with them. You're not facing forward. Like, it's not a forward movement. It's like, Jano, like, it stopped. Like, you have to turn. You see me? Like how you turned Rasta last week. That's how you have to turn. You have to turn the other way. Yeah. When them have a song, when me remember the youth name. When me turn the other way. Turn the other way. What's the boy name? Ice something. We can't remember it. So remember it.
Yo, I have to ask you, just aside.
Yeah.
And then aside, what do you think about the cartel tune where he did release what the other?
When I talk about the two girls and
the comment business.
When I talk about Keisha and
yeah.
If I say them are Keisha,
Yeah.
It's cool. It's not the craziest record he ever did, but it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little stay busy, like I mean, I still got it. I did something like as I came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
a warm up.
Yeah, but he's trying to preserve his cachet for his show. You understand? Yeah. So if just like what Denzel said, you understand? If they see you for free all week, you understand, they're not gonna pay to see you on Saturday. You understand?
Yeah.
So he's going to clubs, you know what I mean? He might shut down the bar, he might do everything, he might buy woman grocery, you understand? He might do everything, but he not like, you understand? Him like them wiki. He can hardly walk, he might be doing exercise, he might be build back. And then build up to this anticipation and deal with the social media and build up, even give them a tune so you can say, boy, the boy come out like that one tuning gig. He must forget that. The game, yeah. He must forget that out there. You look how much tuning gig at prison. He must come out, give you a tune, bout him live, because that people want to hear. They want to hear about Shorty, they want to hear about Sidem, and so on. Deal with that. Yeah. Yes? See the new tune. Yes, on Touch Road, Cartel, Freedom Street. So look forward to the National Stadium thing.
Yeah.
Which whatever, November, whenever I might do it. When I do it? December. It's right.
So them say.
It's like right behind or before Sting, something like that.
Yeah, so them say.
Yeah, but like, you understand? Believe me, I mean say Cartel before, nobody said Cartel, you remember? I mean say, yo, Cartel are the next thing. When man, I said, oh man, me not too like him. My wife hate him because him say Tech Buddy, because him do the song name Tech Buddy. He hate the man like poison. He's our artist. He's our artist right now, 26 amount of years later. Nothing the man says she not real. No song him have she not no good. You understand me? Same with Sizzler. You understand my name come, you know the thing. Same with Sizzler. I say, yo, this is the next man. We have a chat with Sizzler on one side and Luciano on the other side because them are the same producer and Sizzler was opening up for Luciano and him never have no tune I wrote. And I had cassette time before that. So nobody can think about artists. Right now, them are the two biggest somebody will come out in the last 30 years. Who else? We're not to tell you about nobody else. You understand? Can you remember, look on the artists of that Jamaica again?
No.
No man no sing the song again at Jamaica, you know?
Sing weak out, man.
Yo, man stop sing at Jamaica. You hear that? You understand? But yeah, you understand? Because Cartel powerful and everybody love a Cinderella story. You get what me I say? Plus him have the something that have the song that him can deliver. Plus him have the street cred. Plus blah, 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 blah. Everything. Him have money. Everything. Him have everything. Him had everything before him leave prison. Now him have one next badges, next strike. He make it through to the other side. You know how powerful. You go there, yo. Remember me tell you, if Jeffrey Dahmer come a road, every man rate him. See? Just to use an extreme example. You understand? Can't believe same doing time and forward. You understand? I mean, I don't know what Jeffrey Dahmer do. What him do? He kill people? Oh, that is the cannibal one. Boy, I feel dead. You know what I want somebody to do? I want somebody to chop him up and have him blood class him like a What? Yeah, good, but I want them find a cannibal in jail. A man who. Oh, he dead? Oh, they beat him to death? Nah, good news. I'm saying, what's the nigga name? Kuta? No. Roscoe Vice. Wanna know Duke's Hazard?
Yeah.
You know when Roscoe come to Barsaga and him say good news. Yeah, man. Yes, but that's good news. So them beat Jeffrey Dahmer to death in a prison. Mad justice. That's an uprighted move. I'm saying, yes, he deserved to die, and I hope he burned in hell. But yeah, and the Lord said, and the Lord saw that this, he saw. That's what I'm saying. How we get off track. Or than me, right? So you forgot the thing, you understand? And what you do? You sacrifice a demon which have no power. You understand? You do roll it off the image. Oh no. You understand? See this? And then you do. You don't know why. You understand? And the Lord saw this and became angry, provoked by his sons and daughters. You understand me? The children of Israel, who, like, when he separated the earth among the sons of man, and it was according to the lot of the children of Israel, his sons and daughters, his chosen people, right? And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end will be. You understand me? In other words, I'm going to cause, I will see to it, like I see to it that such and such, right? So I will see, right, what their end will be. In other words, I'm going to mash them up. See? For they are a generation of changes. 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 A generation of changes. They are not recognizable as my children who I have reared. You understand? I know my picnic is. You understand? That himself, right? They have provoked my zealousy or jealousy, right, with a non-God, a non-God, a not powerful, a powerless thing, right? Provoke my anger with their vanities, like, you understand? Thus, I will provoke their jealousy with a non-people, right? Provoke their anger with a non-Torah following or foolish nation, right? For a fire blazed in my wrath, and I burned to the lowest depths. It consumed the land and its produce, setting aflame the foundations of mountains. Right? I will link, right? I will link evils upon them. Right? I will use my arrow on them. You know what I mean? I will link evil upon them. I will use up my arrow upon them. Right? Lyrics. They will spout here from famine. That's a powerful one. You understand? Attacked by demons, exercised by meriri, right, which basically means bitterness. You understand what I mean? I can show you the word here. See how it looks. All right. Meme, resh, yod, resh, yod, right? Meriri. Yeah. Walk. Right? Um, I will incite the teeth of livestock upon them. Can you imagine? I'll cow bite you, brother. Jaja. All your cow in your yard bite you too. God tell if you bite you, God. You can't even trust your cow if you know follow God's word, brother. It will bite you. You know. Your cow, bull cow, will chase you down for bite. Yes, I will incite the teeth of livestock upon them with the venom of creatures that slither in the dust. Right? From outside, the sword will bereave them. Right? Strangers will come and kill them. You know what I'm saying? You know, New York City, or Detroit, or Pennsylvania. That covers us all, right? Thank you. Philly and Detroit and NYC, right? Right. So from outside, the sword will bereave, and terror from within, right? Young men and maidens, suckling babies, with venerable elders. They will be subject to the sword also because there's no protection and the place gone, highway and chaos ensuing, right? I said that I would make an end of them, right? Eradicate their remembrance from mankind. Now, has that happened? We didn't follow the commandments. Has this happened? The answer is yes. Uh-oh. The man chip out. Right? Right, it has happened. Because we find that David, his surname is Beid Yaakov, and no one knows that means the children of Jacob. That means that we've been eradicated from the remembrance of mankind. Because we're still here, still the same people, could trace it back. Some of us can show, like, no, I'm telling y'all, man, we Israel. But, like, most of us are like, well, hey. You understand me? So, just because there's a remnant, which would promise that would always be a remnant, right? There would always be a remnant. So, yes, but this has happened. The memory of Israel has been eradicated from the memory of mankind, remembrance from mankind, right? As we could see. You understand what I'm saying? That he was gone when I was saying, oh, but no, this man you drop out. You drop, you come back, then this man you drop. You understand? Well, him be there when we just said it. You understand? You understand? So I said that I would make an end of them, eradicate their remembrance from mankind. Obviously, that's happened. You understand? If we didn't listen or we disobedient, You understand what I'm saying? And followed after foolish nation and what have you, as it said earlier in this parasha. Like we literally don't know that we're Israel. How do we know that for certain? Even a person in our own yeshiva who just dropped out, his last name is Beit Yaakov, which is the son of the children of Jacob. And he don't know that. He didn't know that. No one knew that. You understand what I'm saying? So literally, the remembrance for mankind was eradicated because we did not listen. And we see the proof. We can see it. Like we know that for certain right here. If nowhere else, we know for certain, right? Were it not that the enemy's wrath was heaped up, lest their adversaries distort, lest they claim our hand was triumphant. The Lord did none of this, right? They're gonna say, oh, the white man did whatever to niggas or to Africa or whatever, right? But it's not the white man that did it, and this is what Iggy is trying to tell you. This is what Moose says, conveying to you right here before he go up on the mountain and pass. Moose said, I got dead in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing here. It's like, and the wages of sin is death. If you have the nature where you're like, oh, we can't about that. You gotta see that your hand turned, you understand, failure. But right, were it not that the enemy's wrath was heaped up, lest their adversaries distort, lest they claim our hand was triumphant. The Lord did none of that, right? For they are a nation devoid of counsel. You understand me? They're unruly, right? Devoid of counsel, and they have no understanding, right? They don't understand the law. So, like they're wild grapes, as the Torah would say, right? 7 and 5, right? 9. If they were wise, they would understand this. They would reflect upon their fate. How can one person pursue 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight unless their mighty rock has sold them out and the Lord has given them over? For their rock is not like a mighty rock. Nevertheless, our enemies sit in judgment, right? So that's because we don't listen. You understand what I'm saying? For their vine is the vine of Sodom and the field of Gomorrah, right? They're my wicked, right? Their vine means their people, like the fruit of the vine, right? The fruit of the vine is your people. Like the vine is the country, and the fruit of the vine is the people. What the country produces. You understand what I'm saying? So the vine is of Sodom and of the field of Gomorrah, right? So the vine is growing in the field of Gomorrah. So I'm here a lesbian on Sodomite. You understand? Literally. Their grapes are grapes of Rosh. And Rosh means poison. You understand what I mean? Poison of bitterness, and they have bitter clusters. That's talking about that. Where it symbolizes people, like the fruit of a, you know what I mean? The produce of the fruit of a people, right? So their wine is, and that's why that's why they refer to right, and good grapes or sweet grapes is a symbol of obedient Israel. That's why, and so. Yes, I mean, the wine from those grapes is the works of those people. You know what I'm saying? So that the finest wine, like you was referring to earlier, that's what it's talking about. So their wine, the people that are on the vine of Sodom and Gomorrah, their wine is of bitterness and serpents, and the bitterness of ruthless cobras. Is it not stored up with me, sealed in my treasures? Like, you understand me? Is he not the only show in town for Israel, is what he's saying? Right? Vengeance. Yes, I'm saying vengeance is mine, save the Lord, right? The day of vengeance. What is that from? The day of vengeance. Does anybody remember? Nobody?
What, Judgment Day?
Judgment Day is in a couple of days. Judgment Day is actually Yom Kippur. You understand what I'm saying? And you have Rosh Hashanah, then take 10 days later, 10 days of awe. Then you have Hayom HaKippurim, or the Day of Atonement, aka popularly Judgment Day. So no, not Judgment Day, but the Day of Vengeance is Isaiah, you know what I'm saying, Ishiyahu 61, the Gospel. You understand what I'm saying? The acceptable day, you understand what I'm saying, of vengeance. You understand what I'm saying? Where he punishes our enemies and frees us from prisons and heals the blindness and so on. You remember? When we read Isaiah 61? AKA the gospel, AKA the good news. All right. Check it out. Isaiah 61 and 1. We can get to it. We can go to it. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the vengeance. That's the salvation. You understand what I'm saying? Vengeance is poised with me. That means I am the one that can save you. You understand what I mean? Because vengeance means that he gets with the people who diss us. You get me? So yeah. So vengeance is poised with me. He's ready to strike. You just have to appointed day. Look. You understand what I mean? Like that this is referring to the gospel. I gotta bring it up because niggas don't believe me, right? Niggas don't believe me. Word. Sure niggas you still? Okay. Whoa.
I just put away my toys.
Right? And this is what Jesus Christos read in the synagogue. He got up and read this in the synagogue. You understand what I'm saying? In Matthew, I want to say Matthew. You understand what I'm saying? But you can check that out. Right? But that's my Abba will do a manifest do so I had one black. Ishiyahu or Isaiah 61. This is the gospel. This is the gospel. Right? This is the gospel. This is the good news. Right? Good tidings also is referred to as good tidings. You understand right here. And so all of those terms are synonymous to each other. Good news, good tidings, you understand what I'm saying? And gospel means that it's news that you've been waiting to hear. That's the patience of the saints. You understand what I'm saying? So the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because the Lord hath anointed me to bring good tidings, right? The good news, Israel, to the meek, which is Israel. I remember who said, who escorted us out of Egypt, right? And taught us the law. You understand? So we spoke to God face to face. The meek, the most. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, right? The people who are kidnapped and taken away from the land, and to open up the prison, opening up to them that are bound, to proclaim, right? Proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our Lord. That's what it's referring to in Deuteronomy 32, 133, right? To comfort all that mourn, to appoint them that are where? Who is this? This is everybody. This is the whole world. To appoint them that mourn in Zion. Mourn, that means all these things are happening to Israel because of disobedience, right? To give to them beauty for ashes and oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, right? Um, in other words, they start to follow the commandments, right? The planting, because righteousness means doing the right thing, and that righteousness means following the law. the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. That means, like, because that's how we get saved. That's salvation of Israel. When we do the right thing, then he steps in and punishes our enemy and justifies the thing, balance the thing, and then glory is the kingdom of God. His glory is us, his children, ruling over the whole earth, over his earth. You understand? That's the glory. That's how you're glorified. He that endured to the end, even he will be saved. Right? Endure unto the end means to endure by following the commandments. Right? So that is the right. You see the word vengeance, right? You see that it's referring to this promise, this gospel, this good news, this good tidings we bring to you and your king Israel, right? And how does Israel, the northern tribe and the southern tribe, come together? And who came to do that? The one we always name the son of man, Jesus Christos. As it says in prophecy, right? And you have to believe in him as it says in the prophecy. You understand me? Right? Not how you want. You understand me? So yeah, so okay, so we did that. So we know that it's referring to Musa is referring to the good news that promised that the children of Abraham, you understand, Yisahak and Yaakov, you understand me, who is renamed Israel, right? Like he's showing you, remember, like, is it not stored up within me? Stored up with me, sealed up in my treasuries, right? Right, vengeance, right? Like we just read in Isaiah 61, is poised with me, right? The vengeance of what? The vengeance for what? For the way the other nations are going and treated Israel, treated Jeshurun, right? Or Jeshurun, right? Appointed days, clear. Like it's literally quoting. You understand me? Or rather, his kill, not his kill. Ishiyai, is quoting Musa. You did? He's actually quoting Musa. You understand? The vengeance is poised with me, and it will pay, at the time their foot stumbles. As they make a wrong move, for the appointed day of their reckoning is near. Reckoning. What does reckoning mean? You understand what I'm saying? Action or process of calculating or estimating something, right? What else? Which means judgment, right? Assessing your behavior, right? Reckoning means judgment, right? When somebody assesses whether or not, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? A settling of accounts. That's really more what we're looking at. You understand what I'm saying? Like the appointed day of their reckoning, when we settle the accounts. They did certain things to us, and the land cannot cleanse without the shedding the blood. Whose blood shed, who innocent blood they shed. You understand me? I said that's the only way, according to the Bible. That's the only way to reckon with what has taken place historically. You understand me? So the day of reckoning, their reckoning is the end, and the Bible is replete with what this reckoning is, right? What this judgment is. So it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not a stretch. And what is destined for them hastens, right? It's quickly approaching, right? When when the Lord will judge his people and will reconsider his servants, when he sees that the power is increasing and none is controlled or stretched. The power is increasing when we start to come back, right, to the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Then he will say, where is their deity, the rock in which they trusted, which is, you know, saying the Goyim, who ate the fat of their sacrifices and drank the wine of their liberation, or their libations, rather. Then let them arise and help you, bro. You understand? Didn't say, bro. You understand? Let them be your shelter. Like, what happened? You understand what I mean? What happened? Right? See now that it is, see now that it is I. I am the one, right? And there is no God like me. I cause death and grant life. I strike, but I heal, and no one can rescue from my hand. You understand? No one can rescue from his hand, right? And then we go to six aliyah, sixth aliyah. Whoa, brother. You know what I mean? For I raise up my hand to heaven and say, as I live forever. You understand what I'm saying? When I sharpen the blade of my sword and when I sharpen the blade of my sword in my hand, I'm grasp judgment, right? Grasp judgment, and I will bring vengeance to set vengeance again, right? That reckoning, right? That good news for us. You understand me? Bad news for them. You understand? I will bring vengeance that we trigger by following the commandments, right? I will sharpen my blade, the blade of my sword in my hand. I'm grasping judgment. I will bring vengeance upon my adversaries and repay those who hate me. You understand what I'm saying, Robert? I will intoxicate my arrows with blood, and my sword will consume flesh. From the blood of the slain and the captives, from the first breach of the enemy. You understand me? He'll do that because of that action from the enemy. Sing out praise, O ye nations, for his people. For he will avenge the blood of his servants, inflict revenge upon his adversaries, and appease his land and his people. Right? His enemies are the people, are the enemies of his people. If you understand, like it's synonymous, right? And we'll say last Aliyah, right? Uh, and Muse came and and Muse came and spoke all the words of this song into the ears of the people. He and Hoshea, the son of Nun, Bain Nun, Hoshea Bain Nun, right? And Muse finished speaking all the words to all Israel. He said to them, and this is his song, set your hearts, right, to all the words, right? Set your minds, right? Set your minds, like set, that means like fix your mind, right? All the words, which I bear witness to for you this day, so that you may command your children to observe to do all the words of this instruction or Torah. You understand what I mean? Nah. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ha Torah. Right? Chet, Tau, Wow, Resh, Hey. Right? Ha Torah. Right? Instruction. Mm-hmm. Kal Dabar, right? The words, all the words. For it is not an empty thing for you. It's not an empty thing for you. For it is your life, and through this thing, you will lengthen your days upon the land to which you are crossing over to the Jordan to possess it. And the Lord spoke to Moses on that very day, saying, "Go up to the mountain Abarim, with Har Abarim, uh, Al Har, Al Har, Al Har, Ha Abarim, right? To Mount Nebo, and then goes Nebo right here. No, that's it. You got an N in there. Nebo. So, this is Abilene. Oh, there it is, right here. Nebo. Right? Head, or hey, rather. Hey, Reish, and then noon, this is the noon, the inside of word meaning not the Sophie meaning, and bait, and wow, which does the U or the O sound, so Nebo, right? Nebo, Mount Nebo, right? So go up to this Mount Abilene, to Mount Nebo, which is in the land of Moab. This is Moab right here. Meme, wow, Aleph, Beit, Moab, which is the land of Moab. Eretz, right? The land, right? Inland Moab, right? The Eretz Moab, right? That is facing Jericho, 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 right? Jericho, Jericho, Yod, Resh, Chet, wow, right? Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. That is facing Jericho and Jericho, and see that the land of Canaan. Canaan. Eretz, land, Canaan, right? The land which I am giving to the children of Israel as a possession, and die on the mountain upon which you are climbing, and be gathered to your people, as your brother Aaron or Aharon died on Mount Hor and was gathered to his people, because you betrayed me in the midst of the children of Israel at the water of Meribah, Kodesh or Kadesh, right? In the sin, desert of sin, like the what is it? Midbar sin, right? Midbar sin, right here, right? So that midbar, that wilderness sin, right? Waters of Meribah. Let's see, it's Meribah Kodesh. Meribah Kodesh, right? In the desert of sin, because you did not sanctify me in the midst of the children of Israel, in the midst of the Yaakov. For from afar you will see the land, but you will not come. You will not come there to the land I am giving the children of Israel. Right. So that's the whole Torah portion. Right? Okay. Read, heard. All of that last thing was a song. Right? Well, yeah. We covered everything. I have to make sure I'm ready. May have a couple other things. And then we can call it a day. Got one more left. Right. The same, Shia, the same Isaiah, the going through, through the gone. That's only how. That's it. Who's Isaiah? Shia, you. Right? And this is part of this is the salvation that is speaking of that vengeance on our enemies and that healing the sick and the blind and freeing up the prison and all of these things. Like somebody notices are kind of like quoted that like loosely. Mm, mm, like mountain. Like I think it's a song when started and like he broken out to them something or another. Nobody know about that song. All right. I don't know business. But yeah. So boom. For the Lord will have mercy on Yaakov, right? And he will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Yaakov, right? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land. And this is judgment. This is when the day of vengeance comes. You see, we read what the saints are patiently waiting for. You understand what I'm saying? That's the patience of the saints. You understand what I'm saying? And the saints are Israel. The saint, Bamarinia, is Kedusan. Kedus means holy. Kedusan means holy one. So the holy ones, the ones that are separated from the rest of the nations of the Goyim, is Israel. So we have to understand. Right? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, right? Slavery. And they shall, because they put us in slavery, so this is the only way to balance back the place. So saith the Lord, like this is not even my thing. It's something that we have to learn. It's something we have to learn. And it's kind of like, if you look at it in a practical way, it kind of makes sense. Like people not going to respect you if you allow certain things. You dig it? Like, you know what I mean? I'm on this year. You just go, yeah, man, everything good. I'm gonna go this year again, brother. Everybody know that when you go to school, the parents say, yo, if a person trouble you or lick you must lick them back and make sure so you balance the thing. Otherwise, you're going to be a sitting ducks. You understand? Mm-hmm. Right? So, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of their Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. It has to happen. You understand? Shall, bro. Shall. And he shall reign forever and ever. Shall. You understand me? I say? Like when you get your feet shall, and you do your nail, then you get your hand shall, and you do your foot, then you get your foot shall. Shall. Mm-hmm. And you do your whole of your body, a body shall. You understand? Take them captives, they shall. They being who? Israel. Shall take them. Them captive. Them. Who is them? Them captive. Whose captive they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So all of these things have to be in place. You have to have had an oppressor. You have to have been captive. You have to have been ruled over so that this prophecy can fulfill. No? Whatever. And is not Ishiyahu, is not Isaiah a prophet, a Nabi, or a Nabi, a prophet, spokesperson for the God of Israel? Nobody? Just me. And it shall come to pass in this day, that day of vengeance, that the Lord shall give thee rest. This is it. This is the gospel. Or referring to the gospel. Thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, right? And from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve, right? So let's see. You killed me. All right. Ah, but but I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You understand? That was my ancestors, but you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Like, I got a lot of black friends, right? They shouldn't have to pay for like what somebody like 400 years ago did. No, like, I mean, come on. That makes sense, right? It's just conventional wisdom, yes? Okay. Let's see what God has to say about that. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. All right? Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. We don't want that. Okay? I'll go with one more. Where is it? For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, right? Right? And cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. You understand? You have be a fight. You must fight through the right? So let's get there and going like. Oh shit. Two more. No, one more. This is it. Prophet Nahum. Prophet Nahum, right quick. And then whenever I hear about it. That's known to yourself. Amen. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, highly, right? And will not at all acquit the wicked. Okay? The Lord hath, right? Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. You understand? He has all power to put these things into effect. You understand? Just like we have all power to do our part to enact and to spur and to be the catalyst for this. It's up to you, is right. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. God. 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 What? If there's nothing else with no further ado, I'm gonna make it real funky. So that salam, Barhana salam. Sharum, Barhana salam, Barhana salam. Alayhi Baruch and Makini as an Unsa, but it says in Kilisina in the Tapitana Kalamastawa, there's a Kenebas, Mahabo, Women, Kidus, Ahadu,